A 1-foot finish is going to happen at times when defenders force it, but we want to avoid 1-foot finishes when it's not being forced. We want to avoid it out of a habit. As soon as you finish on 1 foot for no reason, your body has rotated and probably created negative energy backwards. And you've just made this relatively simple shot more difficult than it needs to be. So we want to really try and avoid this and try and finish on 2 feet as much as we possibly can. Most people end up 1-foot finishes just out of habit. And we want to put you in a situation where you have a chance to be mindful of not repeating that habit. So we're going to start with something really, really simple that encourages a 2-foot finish. I want you to hop into the shot, both feet hitting the floor at the same time. Not because that's the right thing to do, but just because it gets your feet doing the same thing at the same time, which will encourage the same thing at the same time at the end as well. So just hopping forward into 2-foot finish. Perfect. If we end up, and this will happen in games, I'm not saying a 1-2 step is wrong, but it's just a little bit harder because we end up 1-2, the feet are planted at different times, which is going to encourage pushing differently with our legs, which might cause us to finish on 1 foot more than the other. So we want to really try and magnify the simple things, both legs doing the same thing at the same time. Good, good shot. Finishing on 1 foot gets really hard when we start shooting off the dribble, but we're going to try and learn to fight to get as close to a 2-foot finish as we can, even if we're not perfect. So I want you to take a hard pound dribble, and this is going to be important for you to really work on going right as a right-handed shooter or left as a lefty. Pound dribble, inside foot, and we're going to really focus on getting even weight on both feet to start the shot so that we can try and get even weight on both feet at the end. It may not be perfect in games, but we're going to learn to fight. Okay. Good. One of the things that'll really help is really trying to step on that 2nd foot. A lot of times we don't get enough weight on that 2nd foot, which causes us to be leaning on the 1st foot, which kind of causes that rotation. Really step on your 2nd foot, your right foot here. Good.